pubs, clubs, cafes, restaurants and bars. This is where people come at night to sample the crack. Now if you're from overseas, please don't be too alarmed. I'm not talking drugs. Belfast crack, C-A-I-C. Just means a good night out, lively banter, good conversation, good food, good music, and 1 or 2 pints of the black stuff at least. Because let's face it folks, as you can see, nobody comes here for the weather. My granny always used to say she loved summer in Belfast. It was her favourite day of the year. From memory, it was a Tuesday last year and it was so warm I was able to take off one of my coats. As you go around the city, you'll see it's very green and lush because of all the rain. Certainly lives up to the old Irish song, 40 Shades of Green, which, by the way, was not written by an Irish man or an Irish woman, but in fact by an American, a country music singer no less, whose nickname was the Man in Black, Johnny Cash. Now in a moment, on the left hand side, you will see the trade market. Now this is not a conventional market, this is an outdoor street food eating place. There's live music open until midnight, free to go in. And because of the weather here, they do have a canvas canopy and huge big bubbles to sit inside to keep you warm and dry. To the left there, the trade market, not open yet. Now if you're in the market for traditional Irish music, coming up on the left here is the Points, named after the 5 Points area of Lower Manhattan, to where many Irish people emigrated over the years. Next door, Grace O'Malley's, named after, of course, the most famous female Irish pirate. The next stop is stop number 9 at Shaftesbury Square. Ring the bell if you want off here. Now this is not a pub tour, but we are in the Golden Mile. I do want to show you one more. It's called Lavery's, coming up in a moment on the left. The same family has been running Lavery since 1854. They serve 1,000 pints of Guinness a day in here. Doesn't sound much, I know, until I tell you there's usually only half a dozen or so regulars at the bar. And the crack in Lavery's is 90. We'll all be watching the rugby in here tonight. Ulster versus Toulouse. May the best team win. Yes, of course. Well, hopefully, of course, it's Ulster. The next stop is stop number 10, Queen's University, Botanical Gardens and the Ulster Museum. Ring the bell if you want off here. The museum is free. Collections range from art through to history through to natural science. It's closed on Mondays, so go tomorrow or wait till Tuesday. It's in the grounds of the Botanical Gardens. They're also free. They're open every day. Look around the Victorian Palm House and the tropical ravine, lovely and warm and dry on a day like today. And both of these are next door to Queen's University, and they're all coming up on the left hand side. Queen's named after Queen Victoria, who opened the building in 1849. Designed by a man from Eastbourne in England called Sir Charles Lanyon, said to be the single biggest name in the development of Victorian Belfast. Famous people to go to Queen's include the actor Liam Neeson, the former President of Ireland, Mary McAleese. If you like football or soccer, he's the former captain of Northern Ireland, the former manager of the Republic of Ireland, Martin O'Neill. And Queen's is a member of the Russell Group of Universities, and this is the UK's top 24 research intensive universities. There's about 26,000 students and about 5,500 staff. If you get a chance, go into the Welcome Centre at the university, get yourself a free map of the campus, have a look around, then come out, cross the road to the other side and go into the Student Union building for a coffee. It's a brand new building, good prices because it's aimed at students, but it's also open to the public. So look to the left here for Queen's. The refectory in Queen's looks like it's been plucked out of a Harry Potter novel or movie. So that's to the left, Queen's University. There's to the right, it's called 1 Elmwood. That's the address, 1 Elmwood Avenue, the Student Union building. This is stop 10. If you're going to the Botanical Gardens of the Ulster Museum, walk ahead to the traffic lights and turn left. Welcome to those who've just joined the tour. My name's Lisa. I'm your guide today. Noel's a driver, and you joined at stop number 10 on the route map. Now keep looking to the left here. At the traffic lights you'll see the gardens and the museum, and you'll see a big statue of Lord Kelvin, Baron Kelvin of Largs, said to be the most important scientist of the Victorian generation. He was born in Belfast, such was his standing. He's buried in Westminster Abbey in London. He was a mathematician, a physicist and an engineer, and he's best known for his underwater transatlantic telegraph cable, which ran out of the North Atlantic from Nova Scotia to the west coast of Ireland. His name, of course, Kelvin, is a unit of measurement of temperature. The next stop is stop number 11, Eglantine Avenue from Malone Lodge Hotel. Ring the bell if you want off here. If anybody wants off at number 11, ring the bell. The Malone Lodge Hotel, well-known hotel here for weddings, one every single weekend. And by the way, if you're from overseas, there's really only one difference between an Irish wedding and an Irish funeral. There's one less drinker at the funeral. Now stops number 11 right until 18 are all about the conflict here, sometimes euphemistically referred to as the Troubles. We're going to go down the Shankill, down the falls to see the murals on the walls. Very safe to walk around.